Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and the update has broken my setup. We're out of power at the moment, which is not a great situation. The devs changed the way that heat pipes work, and they no longer conduct heat over long distances. They shut down very early on, and therefore the heat exchangers cannot get enough heat, as you can see, to run the turbines, even though they have water, but they just can't get up to temperature, which is kind of like above 500 degrees. I know it says 500, but it just is not working. So we're going to have to change that design. And to that end, I have been creating another design, just fiddling around. And I will put this one, or a better one, in my blueprint folder. Let's see, where did it go? And this one was actually developed very briefly on the stream map that I am doing with Nilaus, and we're having a great time. We stream every Thursday, CEST between 1900 and 1930, and US time, that's Eastern time is 1 p.m., Central 12 noon, Mountain 11, and Pacific 10 a.m. So that's been a fun thing that we've been doing. Just recently set that up. Anyway, yeah, we've got this stuff going on. I am thinking I may have to leave more space, or I wonder, you know what I should do? Thinking about running these water pipelines along this area here. Basically what we're doing is we're separating this side configuration of the heat exchangers from the turbines, and basically putting all the turbines in a close group and then stretching out the steam turbines to the right. And this actually came from a design that people were talking about in my Discord, so I found it pretty handy, and we're just gonna see how it works and if it's going to give us enough throughput. That's my most the biggest concern that I have, essentially. Okay, so we need these guys. This guy can go there, and this one there. Perfect. I am happy about this. Good, good, good. Right. Because I have found that otherwise we have insufficient space for a lot of other stuff. Now there are other designs, people tell me, on Reddit, so do feel free to experiment with your own things. I just kind of like to do with what works, and this seems like a really convenient thing that does work. So I want to test it out and make sure that it works fully, of course. But I want to build it kind of in this episode because that makes sense to me. Here we go. Excuse me. Right. And this is not getting energy because, why? Because power pull? Yeah, there we go. Right. And then here is where I'm going to have my reactors. So I'm gonna change the orientation of these guys. This is the one thing that I wanted to alter about things. We're gonna grab, let's just put this wall. Oh, by the way, I should show you guys what I've done. I have created walls. There's a wall here, and there's a wall here, which is currently being built by the robots slowly. It's going up. It is moving forward eventually. Last time I checked it, the stopping point was here, so they are actually building this, which I'm quite pleased about. Let's do a we'll just say begin of ep. See if they go any further up this wall. But yeah, and I cleared out a few biter nests over here so that they wouldn't attack our little defenseless lasers, because they are actually defenseless. They have no power above a certain point. I did put radars down, but again, there's no power going up there, so we really can't see it. So I have started removing this short wall. This was the wall that originally encompassed the base area. So now we have this huge amount of room to play in. I've gripped all of these nice iron ore deposits. We have more copper as well. We have a ton of uranium. I think we'll never run out of uranium, to be honest. We have a nice amount of crude oil as well. Tons of it over there. And as do we over here. We have some right there on the mini-map, as you can see. That's why I built this, what do you call it? It's power structure thing to the south of this. I was going to start them up here, but I thought, oh no, we have all those pretty oil patches. So we couldn't really put it there. It's more uranium up there. So anyway, that was my thought there. Right, so we want to get these things moved on. Basically, the idea is going to be put the reactors as close as possible to the heat pipes and then cascade them downward. So it's not like lengthening this length. We're going to just go the other way. So let me... Can I just grab them? I think I just grab them, right? Okay. Okay, I'll grab those two first. We're going to put them sort of in a sideways configuration. Right. Put this one like here. Okay. Is that enough room though? No, it's not. Because I need 2 chests. We need, oh, actually it is enough room. Look at that. And then we need our ejection box. Perfect. So these are going to go in, out, out, and teeny power poles right there. And those hopefully they'll just make those connect to the main network. Right, so this is going to minimize the amount of heat pipe lengths. Okay, so let's go ahead and request stuff. Do I have any fuel? No, I think I've gotten rid of it. It must be in auto trash. Okay, I think I'd like to also put copper in auto trash. Thank you very much. Not needed. Great. Okay, and we will... Oh my god, did I run out of blueprints? Scary. Perish the thought, right? Right, so the next one, I'm going to be putting the next one... Oh, I don't want to do that at all. No, 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 no. Get out of here. This and the pipe. Okay. So the next set's going to go here and then here. So we're going to have 6. This is going to be spreading out the length just a little bit. Are these in a network? Yes, they are. Aha, here comes stuff. Reactors. Okay. Do we have... Oh, I forgot to paste the request. That was not great. Let's request 10. Go, go, go. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we're going to get this stuff going. In the meantime, I'm going to recopy this entire blueprint and hopefully basically paste it down. I don't know if we want to paste those last things, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's going to be good. It's going to be fine. All right, and we don't want to get the chest. Wish you could zoom in on a blueprint. That would be extremely handy. Okay, get rid of these guys. So here we are. Wow, we do have to... I'm worried that this is too close now. Right, let's get a blueprint. New blueprint. And we're going to move it back 1 space because this is just too close. It is too close. Right. You're going to be... Get rid of this. Okay, we need to not put it there. It was there, so let's move it up 1. Yes, that's what we want. Up 1. I need heat pipes. Where heat pipes are you? Oh no, I don't have any, apparently. Let's grab some from here. Just take 50. Right, stick that in there. And these guys should transfer between each other. So that would be ideal. All right, let's try this again. So now we don't want to put it there because it won't fit. We have to space it with these guys out a little bit, just a teeny bit. I think that's probably around the narrowest we would want to do this, or we can do this. And I feel like I can deconstruct a lot of this here too, as well. So I think let's get rid of this because it's not even being used anyway. Whoops. No, autosave, you interrupted me. Don't do that. Wow. I love the patterns. Pretty flying patterns of the robots. And I would like to put some lights in here. Alright, we'll just put them quite regularly. Apparently people like lights. This is what I learned from streaming. No, I'm just kidding. I often forget because I have the night vision on. But I will attempt to be more proactive about putting down lights. Right. Oh, that's working out really nicely, isn't it? Okay, I need to... Excuse me. Can I get out? No. Okay, so... These guys... Very nice. Excellent. Okay, so this water is going to come down this way. This is perfect. This is working really, really well. All right, and I need to get up my spreadsheet. Why is that on top of the spreadsheet? Oh, no. All right, for 6 reactors, we're going to need a total of 80 heat exchangers, and right now we have, I think that's 40. Let's check. Ooh, we don't want that one, I don't think. This is how many heat exchangers? That is 40. Right. I wonder if there's a way I should or could narrow this. Probably not. Considering that we need space in between for the pipes. Unless we could actually put the pipes on the outside. That's probably a better design. Let's see if we can do that. Can shift these in by 1. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, let me just work on this thing. Let's grab these pipes here in their own little blueprint. Okay, and then we'll delete these guys, the whole thing. Oh. You know, we didn't have to do that. I could have done something else, which I should have done. Oh, bye-bye, robots. I don't need to hold you in my inventory. It is okay. Right. Okay, we're going to do this smartly. We're going to take this whole thing and then turn it around. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but let's try it. Basically, my object is to get these rows narrower to see if I possibly can. Of course, this may cause the opposite problem of, well, we'll see. They should all be underground, so it should not be a difficulty. Let's get rid of this thing. Right. Now let's get our blueprint back and sort of rotate this around. So these are the closest they can be to those things. I don't know if that's actually going to make any difference or not. We can try it. Yeah, it might not make any difference because it's the same width anyway, even with these there. Ooh, I wish there was an undo button, but oh well. Alas, there is not. We'll just go back. We'll just sort it out. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta try stuff out and see. Alright, right. This can go here. That. Okay, good. This one should be connected. Are we all happy here? Maybe? No? Ooh, forgot about those somehow. Better. Guys, can you put these guys down? No? Fine. There we go. Right, see how these guys are moving along. Wow, this temperature is really low in these things. Ah, that would be because it's not connected. We probably should fix that. So let's take the boxes, basically, and move them. Because obviously they're not going to work if they're not connected. Oh, and in the last patch, guys, they have changed this weird thing of the heat pipes being directional. So that no longer applies, which is excellent, because that was such a weird thing. Was not working very well. Right, so let's get these guys in here. Which means we can also get these... no, I have no more heat pipes, apparently. Okay, well, I also want to get this down and done. We want to get rid of this stuff. Gotta get rid of these guys. Since we now have the new power supply working, I definitely don't want this to be doing anything. Let's move this one here. Wow, there's a little bit of stuff on the floor there. Put this here. Get this fuel cell off the ground. Okay, and I'll let these guys burn themselves out. That's okay. I'm not bothered. And let's get our heat pipes. Oh, I need some. Need to go and collect some. Oh, heat pipes. Where are you? There you are. Nice. Cool. So, essentially, this thing can go this way. Oopsie. And I don't know if we can stretch to another thing if we put 2 more reactors here. We can try it. We can definitely try it. But I'm hoping that this should give us enough power once we get all the... Of course, these water pipes are not hooked up yet, so I'm going to go and do that right now. Let's see. Wait, do I have any extra pipes over here? Pumps, things... Nope. Yes, yes. Aha, I do. Let's go and get those guys. By the way, there's a reason there's a gap here. It's so we can walk through. Oh, and these guys are done. Done and dusted, as they say. Okay, get rid of these. Move these guys. Definitely don't need these substations. And we can actually start tapping this oil over here as well. That'll be nice. Alright, we have no power to the factory because... yeah, life is not good over here. Definitely not. Good. But I want to put a power pole here. Okay. And then get rid of these guys. So we'll just finish collecting all of them. Get all the heat pipes, all the bits and pieces that were needed. Excuse me. Thank you, thing. And collect all of these water pumps because we have so many of them. Okay, nice. That was really working well. Oh, sorry, robots. I sort of left you behind. Apologies. Whoa, I have a ton of stuff. Too much stuff in my inventory. Ooh, yeah, power is real low. Not great. We'll just leave those there. And heat pipes also can be shoved right back in. Well, I could take like a stack. Great. Oh, the inserters are moving so slowly. Poor things. Right. Do we have connections? Why are we happy? No, we're not happy yet. We're not happy at all, in fact. What is going on now? Okay, these have water. They're making steam. There's all the steam here. These have connections. Oh, it would help if I probably connected the lines. Just a guess. Just a little bit of a guess. There we go. That's interesting that they weren't blinking. They were connected to each other. Maybe that's why it counted. I don't know. Seems very strange, though. Unless there's a tiny consumer on this line. But there couldn't have been because nobody was creating steam. That's interesting. Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's look at where do we have our pump. Oh, I have a ton of heat exchangers. I gotta get rid of those. Right. Let's put these guys over here. Clunk, clunk. Okay, what do we got research-wise to do? I've been researching mining productivity just generally. Laser turret damage sounds really good. Shooting speed. You know, we could go for the rocket silo at some point. It's even cheaper than anything else we've been building. That's good. All right, let's get some rocket shooting speed then and get the rocket silo so we can begin the next phase of our construction at our leisure. Okay, this guy wants to come this way. Right, okay, perfect. Lovely. And this one can move in. There we are. Very nice. Awesome. It's working. Now, I think we have to figure out how many more bits we need because this is not enough. We have... let's measure this. We've got 60 heat exchangers and we need 80. We need 80 and 138 turbines. So this is how many? This is 114 turbines. So we only need 20 more turbines, but 20 more heat exchangers. All right, let's just put down another group here. And here's the tricky part. I don't know if the heat is going to travel this far. We're going to have to figure it out. We're just going to have to figure it out. So it's okay. We're experimenting. That's the cool thing about Factorio. You know, all these new changes, yeah, they do create interesting new challenges. That's okay. We're good for it, you know? We're experimenting. We're trying things out. It's fun. We like fun stuff. Right. We have construction ability here. We grab 2 more pumps. There we go. And we'll put these guys, I don't know, here. Oops. Well, that's not gonna work. Right. There we are. Nice. Okay, this one... Why is this not pumping water? Or not showing water? Hello? Don't know. So this heat pipe is slowly heating up. We'll see if it gets to the requisite temperature. Otherwise, we may have to just do a different design, which will be okay too. Oh. No, this is... Oh, that's why. Yep, that makes sense. Right. Oh, these are all heating up very nicely. So, let's see how many of these we have. We're probably way over. We have 152. And we only need 138. But the funky thing is, it says the performance available is still pretty much maxed out. Though we can get rid of a few of these guys from the ends. We could do that just to save on machinery. So... don't even know how many we got rid of. 8 or something like that. So we need how many? 138. That's 100 and... oh, can't see. 144. And this is what? 8? 144. That would be 136. So we'd be too short if we took off a whole row of, or a whole column of these. We'll just leave it. Let's leave it out. And we're going to go just OCD pretty and call it good, I think. Seems like an okay compromise, I think. Laser turret shooting speed? Sure, because that affects our armor as well. Now, the other thing is, if these guys don't heat up properly, and they're getting to 529, this is looking pretty good. I'm thinking we could move this toward the center, you know, of this whole array. And that might work as well. But it looks like we're doing well. The only thing we need to do is put some more lights down, which will be nice. So that we can see things properly. And we'll have this like lit up, beautiful, steamy area. It's like a sauna in here. It's fantastic. Yeah, nice. Good. Okay, so here is our steam thing. I feel like decorating it with lights or something. All right, so nice. And then these guys glow in the dark slightly. We can put a couple of lights around here as well. Can we put one there? No. Here, though. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have redefined nuclear power in our plant. Let's look at the module count, 983 and 964. If anyone's keeping track, I don't know if that's of interest to anyone. And we'll check on our wall. Where's our wall at? Aha! So from the beginning of the episode, which was here, they have built all the way up into here. Very nice. Okay, cool. And hopefully they're going to get the radar, which probably is going to be somewhere around here. So whenever they get this power spread there. But remember, the robots are flying all the way from the base, which is here, all the way up here. And then they're not really exact charging spots on the way, so I'm sure they're kind of suffering. One of the things that I started to do is build a railroad line here, and as you can see, I ran out of track. It was just not a good time. And basically just put a wall repair station here and a wall repair station here, over here, so that these can be independent of the main network. And then we'll go and run and get all the stuff that's stored out of them. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about there's too much stuff in my storage chests, but I think a lot of it is just they store like one item per chest or one type of item, so I don't think it's really that much of a problem. This one chest has power armor, one piece of power armor in it, so a lot of these items really don't need to be recycled. I'm not necessarily recycling the ore at all because I want that for concrete. Stone can be recycled. These copper cables can be recycled as well, but I'm gonna save a lot of that until I redo the whole base, which is in one of the coming soon phases of this playthrough, because I want to basically make moduled red circuits and moduled other things, science as well, so that we can start really digging into that infinite research. And I don't want to mess with recycling until we get that underway. But as you can see, our module makers are chugging along pretty well. We're just short on stuff, so we're going to see if we can get that a little bit buffed a little better than that. So how is this doing? Oh, it's actually doing very, very well. It's backed up. Red Circuits is backed up. Fantastic. Even though they're only getting like a half a blue belt of green circuits. And I think I need to change the way this is organized. Oh, there goes the last of that supply. But it's nice to have this tiny little factory making some green circuits just so that the factory continues to produce stuff. I could possibly reroute stone into here. Or, let's see, figure out a way to just put it back on the bus. That could be okay too. Anyway, we have a lot of things that we need to do yet. There are still tons. Oh, and these miners have run out. Been kind of waiting for them. Oh, whoops. There was a reason there's a hole there. Anyway, but yeah, we're almost out of this copper. The iron, as you can see, is also thinning. So we may not need this mixed ore train in the future, but we'll just respond to that as it comes along. So I think it is time to say goodbye for today's episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.